Welcome back. Do you have any ideas on how to make San Francisco a better city? If so, our media partner, the San Francisco Standard, wants to hear from you. It's recently launched an opinion section to have a forum where thought-provoking commentary and conversations can take place. There is already a series of published pieces that address everything from San Francisco's image, street safety, to budget woes. Joining us live now to tell us all about this project is the Standard's opinion editor, Juliet Williams. Hi, Juliet.
Hi, Kristen.
Very nice to speak to you. What is the mission behind the Standard's opinion section?
Sure. I'm really looking forward to creating a space where we can have a dialogue, as you said, about a lot of the issues that are facing the city, but also a place where people can provide proposed solutions and discuss and debate those. There's a lot going on in our city and our community, and so I hope that this is a place where people can really debate and discuss different topics.
I imagine some of the essays might start with a complaint or a problem, but the goal is not just to stay there, but to move forward to solutions and discussions. All right, so why launch this section now?
Sure. Well, the Standard is only a couple of years old, and it takes a long time to build out a newsroom, and this is a new thing that we decided to add. I joined the team at the end of last year, and it's a great time to launch an opinion section given that it's an election year and there's lots to debate and discuss.
Oh, there sure is. All right, so what opinion pieces have you published so far?
Sure. We've only published 5 as of this afternoon, but we started out with one from the CEO of Yelp, Jeremy Stoppelman, and he argued that we need a YIMBY movement for transportation in the city to make it safer for pedestrians and for cyclists and to make public transportation more accessible to more people.
Yeah, I think there's also one from former Bay Area news anchor Hank Plant. I thought that was interesting. He was talking about the city's brand, right? And he wrote, San Francisco's brand is clearly on life support. It happened because officials allowed 4,400 people to destroy it. That's the number of unsheltered people in the city's official 2022 point-in-time count, and they have essentially held the city's reputation hostage. Those are strong words. I imagine you must have gotten some strong reaction to that piece.
Oh, we definitely did. I think Hank's bigger point, though, was that city officials really haven't grabbed the baton in terms of taking care of our homelessness problem in the city. And, you know, I think that's a position that a lot of San Franciscans agree with. They might not agree with all of the language that he used in his opinion, but we thought it was a useful discussion to have.
I wonder, do you seek out opinion pieces across the political spectrum?
Absolutely. I absolutely want to hear from people on all sides of all debates and across the political spectrum. Just this afternoon, a little bit before we came on, we published a pro and a con on Gary Tan and the CEO of Y Combinator, his recent tweets in which he was said to threaten several members of the Board of Supervisors. So we have a piece out there critiquing him and the other moderates for wanting to wipe out progressives in San Francisco. And then we also have someone defending him.
I saw that, yeah, 2 pieces on that very controversial issue. And I wonder if you're only looking for serious content or maybe even some lighter, whimsical ones, or are they meant to be for bigger social issues?
No, not only for bigger social issues. We have a piece coming up about why it's great to live in the city, and we should all double down in terms of making our community better. But your opinion should have a strong thesis and a point of view that you can back up with strong arguments. It doesn't have to be on something really heavy all the time, though. We hope to make it a fun place as well.
I read your guidelines, and I was thinking, oh, this is a good starting point for a good writing. It's got some good tips for me that I should try to learn from. Okay, so
I'm glad.
How can people submit their opinion essay?
Sure, we do have a tab on our website, but probably the fastest way to find it is to click on one of our recent opinion columns, and you'll see a box at the bottom where it directs you how to submit a piece.
All right, and what about the selection process? I imagine you'll get many more than you can actually publish.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm trying to curate them based on difference of topics and engagement and the writing. You know, there's a lot to consider, and we also have to think of our friends who are in our illustration department in terms of helping organize them and get them presentable. So, you know, I want to hear from everyone, but I can't promise that we'll be able to run everything.
All right, and no anonymous submissions, right?
No, your argument is much stronger if you put your name to it. As a longtime news person, I stand by that.
Yeah, this is not Twitter. All right, Juliette Williams, thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, Kristen.